जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन जमुना तीर बनचारी यमुना तीर बनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यमुना तीर बनचारी यमुना तीर बनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी भगवान की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय। रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाचार्य गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। जमुना माई की जय। गुरु द्वारका धाम की जय। स्वामी तो भक्तवृंद की जय। ऑल ग्लोरीज टू देयर समिति। ऑल ग्लोरीज टू देयर समिति। थैंक यू वेरी मच। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Fifteenth chapter, text number 33, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on December 11th, 1973, in Los Angeles.
Translation. Kunti, after overhearing Arjuna's telling of the end of the Yadu dynasty and disappearance of Lord Krishna, engaged in the devotional service of the transcendental personality of Godhead with full attention, and thus gained release from the course of material existence.
So, Krishna has got two kinds of existence, prakat and aprakat. Prakat means when you see Krishna personally, when Krishna is present on this planet, everyone can see Krishna and actually everyone saw. But only the devotees could understand that here is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that is called prakat, physically present. And there is another phase which is called aprakat, not physically present. But that does not mean Krishna is dead or God is dead. That does not mean. Prakat or aprakat, physically present or not present, it doesn't matter. So, after all, he is adhokhaja. This word is used. Adha. Adha means subdued. And akhya means eyes or senses. Akhaja, ja means generated. So, our senses are there, eyes, ears, hands, legs, nose, so many, 10 senses are there. So, we are acquiring knowledge, generated. Knowledge is generated from the senses. But so long our senses are materially contaminated, we do not get real knowledge. We have to acquire knowledge through the senses. But unless our senses are purified, we do not have real knowledge. So, we cannot appreciate or understand God, His form, His name, His quality, His pastime, His entourage, nothing of them we can understand by these present material senses. That is not. Therefore His name is adhokhaja. Adha means cut down. You cannot approach the Supreme by these blunt material senses. That is not possible. Therefore His name is adhokhaja. Adhakrita akhaja jnanam jatra. The adhokhaja jnana means experimental knowledge. Just like the modern scientists, they believe in experimental knowledge. But they are so rascal, in their own case, they will say, yes, we are trying, in future it will be successful. Why not experimental knowledge now? If you say that life is generated from matter, you are writing so many books and getting Nobel Prize, why not by experimental knowledge prove that here are some matter, some chemicals, and here is life? That they say we will try. This is the escape. But actually science means two things, observation and experiment. If you do not experiment practically in the laboratory, simply observation is not sufficient. There is not science, there is theory. Anyway, this experimental knowledge is not very helpful in the matter of understanding the Supreme. Experimental knowledge there is, but not by these blunt senses. When these senses are purified, then that experimental knowledge, that is means spiritual experimental knowledge, that is perfect. Therefore it is says, adhokhaja. And our Krishna consciousness movement is to understand that adhokhaja. Adhokhaja means which is beyond the purchaser of this material sense. This is our subject matter. Our subject matter is not anything material. Material is within the purview of my material senses. But our subject matter is beyond the senses. Adhokhaja, therefore, it is said. Adhokhaja. Just like Kunti and others. Krishna was not present before their eyes Krishna has already gone to his abode. So still it is said that एकांत भक्त्या भगवती अधोखजे. Adhokhje, the same word is. But if you cannot see God now, how there can be ekanta bhakti? Ekanta bhakti means unallied devotion. This is the secret of devotional life. Even God is not physically present, a devotee can be very much exalted by devotional service. That is the teaching of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because these sahajiyas means persons who take things very easily, according to his sense perception, manufacture. They are called sahajiyas. But these Gaudiya Vaishnava, the devotees following the footprints of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they are not sahajiyas. They are devotees of the adhokhaja. Beyond the sense perception, still they are devotees. This is the secret of Gaudiya Vaishnava. Beyond the sense perception. Just like Goswamis, they were living at Vrindavan. And what sort of living? Simply separation and search. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also taught us like that. He was searching, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? And feeling separation. Just like you feel sometimes with your lover separation, and you search. This is our process. Always feel separation from Krishna and try to search out. This is ekanta. This is expressed here. Ekanta bhaktya bhagavati adhokhaje. Adhokhaje is beyond my perception. Still my devotion is unalloyed. Not that I cannot see where is God. What is devotion? Just try to understand. It appears to be contradictory. Because foolish people say that if you cannot see God, where is the question of devotion? You want to serve God, but if you cannot see God, then how you can serve? Therefore, particularly this word is used, ekanta bhaktya bhagavati adhokhaje niveshika atmopura rama sangsiti. That is the process. So, even though we cannot see God with our present eyes, but God is so merciful that He becomes present before us in a manner by which we can see Him. That is this Vigraha, Archa Vigraha. God is beyond our sensual perception, adhokhaya. But those who are neophyte, they may become atheists, that we cannot see God, that how can I serve Him? But those who are advanced, they can see God every moment, although physically others cannot see. The example is that Hiranyakasipu and Prahlad. Prahlad is seeing God, but his father, he is asking, where is your God? Where is your God? You are seeing to the column, pillar, is there your God there? But he is seeing God there, he says yes. So he became angry, he broke the column, and actually God came out. So, it is the question of advancement. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his followers taught us that if you feel separation, how you will feel separation? Unless you love. And you simply worship the Supreme in a feeling of separation, then that is perfection. Then that is perfection. Therefore, the Goswamis, their prayer, their method of worshipping the Lord at Vrindavan, they left their ministerial post and went to Vrindavan by the order of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, what was the process? The process was Tatya Turnamasi Samandalapati Saning Sadatu Chava. They gave up their materialistic way of life as very insignificant. They are ministers. Their associates were very big men. But Tattva Turnam Asesa Mandalapati. Mandalapati means leaders. Leaders of the society, big politicians, businessmen, important men. Because they were ministers, everyone used to come to see, and they were associated with them. But they gave up. Tattva Turnamasi Samandalapati Sani. How it was given Sada Tucha. There is insignificant. What is this? There is no need. Bhutva Dina Ganesha Kokan. Why they gave it up? Because they thought, under the instruction of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they understood that so many mass of people are suffering without Krishna consciousness. So we have to do something for them. Therefore they gave up. Not a fancy, I become naked. What is the use of your becoming naked? You must do something. And that is Krishna consciousness. Not that I have become a mendicant. I have given up all material things. You cannot give material things. Instead of coat pant, you may have a shabby cloth. That's all. You cannot give up. That is not possible. You have to accept something. But they are thinking that because I have given up this coat pant and I have now a shabby dress, I have become advanced. Not that. You must have some positive engagement. And that is we find in the life of Goswamis. Tattva Turnamasi Samandalapati Saning Sada Tuchva Bhutya Dina Ganesako Karunaya Kopina Kanthasito. Kopina Kanthasito, loin cloth only. Minimizing the bodily necessities of life. Because they are prepared. Dina Ganesako Karunaya. To give mercy to the mass of people. Mass of people. If you become so much dependent on the bodily necessities of life, then you cannot become fully and wholly for the benefit of the mass of people. And our Gandhi, he imitated this. For the mass of people, but that was to a certain extent successful. But it was political purpose. It was political purpose. These things are not for any material purpose. Then it will fail. If you imitate spiritual life for material benefit, then it will fail. So, the Goswamis did not do so. They gave up this material opulence for spiritual advancement. Positive. If you don't get something positive simply by negative process, you will never be happy. Then again, you will fall down. Just like big swamis in India, sometimes they come to your country also. They say that this world is false. Jagat mithya. Mithya. But we don't say that it is false. We say it is reality, but temporary. That is right philosophy. How it can be false? Because everything is produced by the truth, by the absolute truth. Janmadasya jata. Nothing can come out except from the absolute truth. Krishna says, Aham sarvasya prabhava. I am the origin of everything. The Krishna is truth, he is the origin of everything. So how everything can be false? Is that very logical? No. If something has come from gold, just like we have got so many preparation of gold bangles, gold earring, gold necklace, but it has come from the gold, therefore it is gold. Now it can be false. Gold is never false, gold is gold. So this philosophy that Brahma Sattva Jagan Mithya, the gold mine is right, but the gold earring is wrong. No, that you cannot say. If gold mine is right, then gold earring is also right, because it has come from the gold mine. Similarly, Krishna says that Aham Sarvasya Prabhava. I am the origin of everything. And the Vedanta Sutra also says, Dharmadasya Jataha, absolute truth is there from whom everything emanates. So everything has emanated from Krishna. The how this material world can be false? It is true. Then what is that false? It is not false, it is temporary. But the idea that this material world is for my enjoyment, that is false. That is false. As soon as you take things that it is for my enjoyment, then it is false. Because you cannot enjoy, you are not the proprietor. God is the proprietor. Why the trouble? Why the problems of the world? Because people are taking things for their enjoyment. Why this petrol problem? Actually, that petrol, stock of petrol in any part of the world, that is God's property, but these rascals, they are claiming that my property. That is false. Neither the petrol is false, neither God is false, everything is right, but this conception that this petrol belongs to me, this is false. And as soon as this false conception is moved, that is Krishna consciousness. Very simple thing. So we are trying to remove this rascal's false conception. That is Krishna consciousness. This is the actual aim of human life. Animal life and human life, this is the difference. We repeatedly say, the animal cannot understand, neither they can perform how to check birth, death, old age. That is not possible for the animal. But human being can do that. Taktadeham punarjanma naiti. What is that process? Nivesita atma. Always be absorbed in Krishna thought, and you are saved from this repetition of birth, death and old age. Thank you very much.
On the Srimad Bhagavatam, 1st Canto, 15th Chapter, Text number 38, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on December 16th, 1973, in Los Angeles.
Translation. Therefore, in the capital of Hastinapur, he enthroned his grandson, who was trained and equally qualified, as the emperor and master of all the land bordered by the seas.
So, it appears that 5,000 years ago, all the lands of this globe were known. It is a mistake that America was discovered. It was known. Otherwise, how it is said that the land encircled by water, unless it is known. Our so-called Hindus, they say that if somebody goes on the other side of the sea, he becomes fallen. Does it mean that the emperor did not go outside? The capital was Hastinapur, which is now near New Delhi. That they say the Pandav fort is there. Anyway, so the whole world was being governed by the emperor situated in Hastinapur. One state. There are many evidences. Therefore, the history of the whole world is called Mahabharata. Maha means greater. Mahabharata. The history. Mahabharata is history. They call it epic. No, it is history. So, formerly, the whole planet, Bharatvarsha, it was named Bharatvarsha, and it was being governed by one emperor. Therefore, it is said here, Sarat. Sarat means completely independent. Maharaj Yudhishthira was not dependent on any other king or any other state. He was fully independent. Whatever he liked, he could do. That is king, that is emperor. If the so-called king or the president is dependent on the votes of some rascal voters, then what kind of Sarat he is? At the present moment, the so-called president is dependent on the votes of some rascals, that's all. The rascals, they do not know whom to vote, and therefore another rascal is elected, and when he is not doing well, they cry. You have elected, why you are crying now? Well, because they are rascals, they do not know that this is going on. But actually the head of the state should be Sarat, fully independent, not on the votes of the Praja. He is only dependent on Krishna, just like Maharaj Yudhishthira. All the Pandavas, they were under the order of Krishna. So the king or the emperor is representative of King Krishna. Therefore he is so honored. Naradeva. The king's another name is Naradeva. God as human being. God as human being. The king is so respected because he is representative of Krishna. Any representative of Krishna, the king, not the present king or president, but this is the ideal. So, he should be so perfect representative that it is said by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Jasya prasadad bhagavat prasad. If the king is real representative of God, then simply by pleasing the king, you please the Almighty Father God. This was this. So why Krishna wanted this battle of Kurukshetra to install Maharaj Yudhishthira on the throne? Because he knew that he is my right representative, not Duryodhana. Therefore, there must be fight, and this Duryodhana and company should be finished, and Yudhishthira should be installed. So selection, this is parampara. So Yudhishthira's responsibility is the next king, because he is going to retire. The next emperor, he should be also equally qualified like me. And therefore it is said, Susamam gunai. Susamam. Exactly. My representative. He has got my grandson, Parikshit. He has got the equal qualification. Therefore he should be minister. Not a vagabond. No, that cannot be. When Maharaj Parikshit was born, he was the only child in the whole Kuru family. All others were killed in the battle. No, he was also posthumous child. He was within the womb of his mother. His mother was simply pregnant. His father, 16 years old only, Abhimanyu, Arjun's son, he went to fight in the battle. He was so great warrior that 7 big men required to kill him. Bhishma, Drona, Karna, Duryodhana, like that, all combined together. So there is no mercy. This Abhimanyu was grandson, great-grandson of all the heroes who encircled him to kill. Very beloved grandson or great-grandson, Bhishma's great-grandson, Duryodhana's grandson, but it is fight, Kshatriya. When you have come to fight, we must kill the opposite party. It doesn't matter whether he is my beloved son or grandson or great-grandson. This is duty. So, this Abhimanyu, father of Maharaj Parikshit, only 16 years old, his mother Uttara, the king of Maharaj Virat. So, when he was born, there is Vedic ceremony, Jatakarma ceremony. After a child is born, oh, what a horrible age we are now. We are killing before the birth of the child. This is Kali. Such it is so welcome, auspicious. A child is born in the family. There is ceremony, Jatakarma ceremony. Before the child is born, there is ceremony, Garbhadhan ceremony, Sadhabhakhan ceremony. Such a nice culture. Where it is gone now? Now, child is killed within the womb of the mother, by the mother. This is called Kali. And it is scientific advance. The scientists, the priests, they give order, the doctor gives that, yes, do it. Just try to understand what is Kali. Anyway, this is the Vedic system that when a child is born, immediately his horoscope is made. Astrological science is so perfect. The moment the child is born, immediately calculated what is the position of this moment. Then they derive calculation, this child will be like this will be this, will be this, will be this. I have also horoscope. The other day I was talking, and it was clearly written that horoscope that this child, after 70 years, he will be great religious propagator and establish so many temples. Yes, this is astrology. Those are my students who have seen my horoscope in India. It is clearly written there. So that is horoscope. So, while the Brahmins were writing horoscope, so Maharaj Yudhishthir's anxiety was, they were describing this child will be such a great hero, he will do this, and it was mentioned that he will die also being cursed by a Brahmin. That was. So Yudhishthira Maharaj did not take care of that, how he will die. He simply took care how he will live. He inquired from the learned Brahmins whether this child will be exactly prototype of our dynasty. Because this is a Kuru dynasty, is the parampara system of emperors, all perfect. So whether this child will be like that. That was his inquiry first. So all the Brahmins replied, yes sir, this is just quite fit to your family. Therefore it is said here that Susamang Gunoi, by quality exactly like Maharaj. So unless one is qualified, highly qualified, how he can be installed as the head of the executive of the state of the world? And this has been given charge with third-class voters who have no character. So how we can expect
the elected person should be perfect. That is not possible. This is not the system. This is the system. The head of the state should be perfect, and the next head should be selected by this perfect head of the state, not by the rascal voters. This is perfection. If the head of the state is perfect, then naturally the citizens will be perfect. Because all the laws are there. If the head of the state says, no more meat eating, all slaughterhouses will be closed. If the head of the state says, no more intoxication, then all the cigarette factories and liquor factories will be closed. Is it not? Because, so therefore the head must be perfect. Then, jajjaracharati srestha tat eva itare jana. The Bhagavad Gita it is said that what the chief man behaves, others will follow. Therefore it is called leader. Leader. So you have read in Bhagavatam about the reign of Maharaj Yudhishthira, how perfect it was, that at that time the cows were supplying so much milk, the bag was packed with milk, that while the cows were moving, milks were dropping, and the pasture ground became muddy with milk. So much milk was being supplied. And it is said, sarmakam dughamuhi, and exactly in right time, the right quantity of rainfall was there, not like nowadays. Sometimes there is no rain, and there is sometimes excessive rain, flood. What the scientists can do? They cannot check. This regulatory principle depends on nature, and nature is being conducted by the Supreme Personality of God. Maya dhakshena prakriti swati sacharacharam hetunani kaunteya jagadvi parivartate. This cosmic manifestation is going regularly. The sun is rising exactly at the time, it is setting exactly the season coming, exactly under the order of the Supreme Personality of God. So, when the king is a debauch, or the president is a debauch, and the citizens are also debauched, there is restriction of supply by nature, under the order of the Supreme. Just like there is now petroleum problem. Now, by the order of the Supreme, the restriction is there, now they are howling, calling. So everything will rest. Tasmin tushte jagat tushta. If you keep Krishna satisfied, if you all become devotees, Krishna conscious, there is no question of scarcity. There is no question of scarcity. There is immense supply. Eko jo bahunam vidudhati kama. We have seen it. Now you have also seen. Sometimes in season there is so much mango supply that they rot on the ground. Nobody cares to take it. So supply is not in your hand. You cannot supply by factory. You can manufacture bolts and nuts, not rice or dal or ghee or mango or fruits. So supply is eko jo bahunam vidudhati kama. What is the difference between God and ourselves? We are also living entities, God is also living entity. Nitya Nityana. I have several times explained this. There is a Krishna. What is the difference of Krishna? And you have got two hands, I have got two hands. He has got two hands. He has two legs, you have got two legs. So the appearance, Krishna is equal, or in quality. But the difference is that he maintains everyone, and you are maintained. You are not maintainer. You cannot maintain even your family. what to speak of maintain everyone. But God maintains everyone. Eko jo bahunam means many, unlimited. Unlimited number of living entities are there. There are millions of elephants in Africa. He is maintaining. At a time, the elephant eats about 40 kilograms. Who is supplying food? He is eating. The small fish in the ocean is also eating. A small ant within the whole of your room. You are not supplying any food, but they have got their family, their friends and everything. Sometimes they come out in hundreds. Who is maintaining? Therefore, eko jo bahunam vidade. Krishna is maintaining, God is maintaining. So, the king is required because the human being has got developed consciousness. So, the chance is given. Just like this, your president's post is a very exalted post. But he is somewhere or other, people say that he has misused that, for you should go out. Similarly, amongst all living entities, human being is the eldest or the chief or the supermost. So they should use their intelligence properly. But because every human being has got little independence, because he is part and parcel of God, God has got full independence, so he has also little independence. Just like big fire and a small fire. A spark. The spark is also fire. When the spark falls on your body, it immediately burns your clothes because it is fire. Similarly, in quality, we are as good as God. We are spirit, soul, and Krishna is the supreme spirit, soul, Paramatma. So qualitatively there is no difference. But quantitatively there is difference. His intelligence, his power, and my power, my intelligence is not the same. You can manufacture a toy Sputnik to fly in the sky, to float in the sky by so many mechanical arrangements. As soon as the machine is gone out, immediately falls down. But just see what machine is there. Millions and trillions of airplanes, big planet with big mountains, oceans that are floating. So that is his intelligence. Your intelligence may be that you can also float a big aeroplane, but what is that big aeroplane in comparison to these big planets? It is nothing. There is also petrol stock, and in the aeroplane there is also petrol stock. Perhaps it is floating by petrol, and you are taking out all the petrol, so one day it will fall down. Yes? You are disturbing God's arrangement. Just like in we had the history of Lord Barahas lifting this planet, Earth planet, from the Garbhoda ocean. So any time it can fall down, but it is being floated by the supreme power. Otherwise, by calculation, how such a big planet can float just like a cotton swab? Yes, it is floating. Not only one, millions. So that is explained in the Bhagavad Gita. Gama Visham Ahamojasha Dharayami. He enters in each and every planet, in each and every universe, each and every atom, Andantarastham Paramanu Chayantarastham, maintaining that. Maintaining that. So, the emperor should be representative of God. He should be qualified. Thank you very much.